What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you guys our next matchup in the Everyone Is Here tournament. So if you haven't seen it before, it's pretty simple. It is a tournament format, thing of 100 characters, and then we pretty much vote for each character that appears in the matchup for the day. And I upload one of these matches each day on my channel except for Sundays. But I'll throw up the rules on screen in just a second, so a little bit clearer breakdown of how this whole thing works. But yeah, it's a tournament. It's all for fun. You vote in the comment section. So yeah, let me throw up the rules. And like I just said, this tournament is for fun. That is a rule, because some people might take it a little too seriously. But it's all for fun. If you like a character, you can drop a vote for him. Plain and simple. How do you vote, though? Very simple. Down in the comments, you type who your vote is for. So today's matchup is, let's see, who's the matchup today? Scorpion from Mortal Kombat series taking on Steve from Minecraft. So you vote for one of them in the comments. You are allowed to vote for both by simply typing both. But remember, you only get one vote per person. I do check that. Rest of the rules, though, it's a double elimination tournament, meaning a character will have to lose twice before being officially eliminated in this tournament. And then once we get to the results for a matchup, if there's ever a tie, I'll flip a coin on camera. Best and fairest way to break the tie. And then each matchup, voting-wise, will only last 1 week. So that means today's Saturday, which means we'll get the results of today's matchup next Saturday. So you just got a 1 week window. If any votes come in after the fact, well, they just don't count. That's how that goes. So those are the rules. So let's get to the results and the matchup for the day. All right. So the results that we got to get to from last week was Chibi Robo taking on Kratos. Yes, that Kratos from God of War, in case you missed it. And this one was one of the closer matches so far that we've seen in terms of results and, voting-wise. Only 3 votes separated the winner from the loser in this case. So let's just show you that real quick. Check this out. Maybe a bit surprising to some people. Maybe not. Kratos ended up winning 45 votes to Chibi Robo's 42 votes. So Chibi just misses out. If you've never seen it before, Chibi will drop to the loser part of the bracket. Basically, one more loss from there, Chibi is then eliminated, hence the rules from earlier. And then Kratos gets to keep moving on through the winner's bracket because, well, he won. That's how we go. So Kratos' next matchup is going to be against Psylocke, but that'll be in a few weeks. We'll get to it eventually. So congrats to Kratos moving on. So let's get to the matchup for the day. And we got a pretty cool one. Sort of a very different contrast to styles in this one. Scorpion from Mortal Kombat taking on Steve from Minecraft. Both these characters are somewhat crazy in their own way. So who's up first? Scorpion? Scorpion's up first. Scorpion, okay, so again, let me get this out of the way. I always got to mention this. Mortal Kombat is not... repeat, not banned in Japan. It's just not sold there. So it's not illegal. Voting Hayachi. Alright, thank you. Oh, what's up, Jedi Sonic? Thank you for the vote. But Mortal Kombat is not banned. It's just not sold there. So that doesn't mean that people in Japan aren't aware of it, but they're not going to be, Japan's not going to have the the amount of support and the wave of, fan base like here in the United States or maybe over in Europe. They're not going to have that many people because, well, it's not sold there. So people, you can still play it. You can still import it and all that sort of stuff. But, yeah, you just can't play it. So there's people that get that confused and they think, all right, Mortal Kombat is banned in Japan, therefore it will never, ever have a chance to be in Smash Bros. It's not really true. I mean, it's a good argument against Mortal Kombat, to be fair. If it's not sold in Japan, then, I doubt Japan will be looking at, a series that maybe they don't really know too well. And that, it brings up another point, though, with Mortal Kombat. Obviously, the gore. When you break it down, though, Mortal Kombat, any character, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, anybody, you break it down, the gore is just an added effect in Mortal Kombat games. That's all it is. Pretty simple. Mortal Kombat is a violent fighting video game. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but yeah, obviously, we'll point out the elephant in the room. That does not fit well. That does not transition well into Smash Bros. So the very simple fix, as I always say, you just remove the added effects of the blood and the violence. You just remove those effects. You still, if you kind of strip it down a little bit, you have Scorpion, who still has his punches. He's still got his kicks. He's got his uppercuts. He's got his teleportation. He's got his spear chain. The get over here. He still has all that awesome stuff. Moveset, already super easy to implement into Smash Bros. Many different possibilities. Look, Scorpion's been in Mortal Kombat since like the beginning, right? Moveset for this, that's not even a question. Like, you can't even be like, nah, there's no way he could work because, the moves in Mortal Kombat are different. Again, you just take away the added effect of it. You're still going to have your punch. He's still going to do his uppercuts. He's still going to have his backflip kicks. He still could teleport. He can still do all this stuff. It can still transition into Smash Bros. Pretty well. It can. It really can. But that's not to say that it's a perfect fit, because one big thing Sakurai always says about a character, he wants the character to feel like themselves. He wants them to be like the best that they can be while still being able to fit the Smash Bros. Style. He said this numerous times, and he does that in respect to the character. He wants, the character, where they come from. He wants the studio, the third-party studio. He wants them to feel like, all right, yeah, we're good with this too. He wants everybody to feel great. Sakurai has such great respect for characters and studios and gaming companies. He has such great respect for games in general, and that's a really cool thing to see. So, could Mortal Kombat happen? It could. I don't think it's the most likely, but again, Mortal Kombat is pretty iconic, The rest of the world, maybe not Japan, but, the States and Europe, they're pretty big into Mortal Kombat. It's one of the most iconic fighting game franchises, right? And to see a rep, maybe we get a Mii costume treatment for Scorpion or Sub-Zero or something like that. Scorpion might fit better. Not sure how you would do Sub-Zero because you don't have the freezing effects. I guess you could make him a brawler, but then you would. I don't know. I'm thinking about that too much. But maybe a Mii costume might be the better way for Mortal Kombat rep to go. But maybe it could happen. Maybe. But I think somebody that has a better chance than Mortal Kombat, Steve from Minecraft. Look, a few months ago, before Banjo's initial reveal, majority of the people that were thinking if Microsoft gets a rep, if they get a rep, it was going to be Steve from Minecraft. A lot of people figured that's going to be the most logical one. Minecraft was blowing up at the time. It's one of the biggest games in the world. So many fans. And it kind of, sparked a debate. All right, Minecraft might be great, but, is Steve really iconic? Steve's just kind of like a generic enemy, so to speak. Just kind of, in a way, is he just kind of an avatar? I guess, but people still recognize the character. So, I think the character is iconic. He's kind of the mascot for Minecraft. And one thing I always liked, or that I'm starting to really like about the character, I used to kind of be, I've never played Minecraft. I'm going to be honest, never played it. I don't really plan to. But one thing that I've been thinking about is a potential moveset on how Steve could work. And I thought something... moveset is easy. You got pickaxes, you got shovels, you got bows, you got what is it the elytra? I don't know Minecraft. I'm sorry. Something you could fly around. He's got don't you have firework missiles or something like that? I don't know. I was watching a YouTuber play it. I didn't get it too much, but they got all sorts of obviously swords. You could have diamonds, upgrade maybe your diamond sword, and it ends up getting a little bit extra attack. Pull out again, if I'm wrong, sorry. What is it called? A shulker box, something like that. Pull out the storage box, and maybe you could reach in and you pull out a diamond sword, or maybe you pull out a diamond bow or something. So for the rest of that life stock that you have for Steve. That he just gets added damage to whatever he might have. And maybe if he pulls out just diamond armor, he puts that on, and maybe he becomes a bit like a bit heavier character. So you could have a fun little mechanic where he's kind of, maybe changes weight depending on, you know, his stock and if he wants to have the diamond armor or something like that. So you could do increased damage. You could kind of change his weight a little bit, and that's not necessarily something new because we have Pokemon Trainer rotating through Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard, but still kind of a unique sort of little bit of a gimmick for the character if you want, so it'd be kind of cool. And, I mean, yeah, another thing that always kind of bugged me, but I'm kind of over it now. Minecraft, they have the really blocky animations, right? You know, like really robotic, and the more I kind of thought about it, though, I was kind of like, you know what? That'd be kind of sweet to kind of see. It's just, maybe it'll look very off-putting to a lot of people, but I think that's something that also makes the character a bit more unique and just something different. I don't know. I thought it could be fun. It really could be it could just be different. And that's what I always say about Smash. Any new character, I would like to see them bring something new, something different, whether it's a gimmick, whether it's just the overall style, whether it's a gimmick for certain move, whatever it might be. I kind of welcome it. Just, it gives us something new to kind of figure out, and I like stuff like that. So, while I think Steve the character is kind of growing on me, he's still not a character that I'm like, I need to see or I want to see. For this one, I am definitely a bigger fan of Mortal Kombat by far. I've played it. I own the games. Scorpion gets my vote in this one, although I would not object to Steve from Minecraft getting in. Would make a lot of sense. Maybe we get a Mii costume for Steve, potentially. Maybe Creeper. Maybe that could be like an assist trophy, though. That could be fun, though, I think. Yeah, that is going to be it for this one. My vote is for... the heck? I don't know. But my vote is definitely Scorpion in this one. Let me know who you guys are voting for down in the comments. Remember, 1 vote per person. That is going to be it. So I guess I'll show you a sneak peek for Monday. Monday's matchup is going to be Amaterasu, taking on Tracer from Overwatch. So Tracer's kind of been talked about a little bit over the past month and a half since the leak, but yeah, we'll see how that one plays out, and then we'll get the results for. Well, that was a good one. Isaac was taking on Dr. Eggman. We'll see who wins that one. But that is going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.